Hi guys, so today we're going to go ahead and be looking at my sensory map that I created. I did create all of my materials as well, but the weather has been really crappy lately, and I am home because of coronavirus or COVID-19, and we just don't have the space for it. So I created this map to show you guys so that once it is nicer out, I can go ahead and actually set it up, and we'll post a video of it then. But let's get started. So first we would go ahead and start at this corner, and the students would leap from leaf to leaf with 2 feet, counting 1 to 15. So they jump from each leaf, their actual leaves that were made, and it'll count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. And next, we move to the second station where they will go ahead and tiptoe up the tree and skip count by 2s. So they'd start at 0 and tiptoe all the way up to 20. And then they would choose their path to take around the tree. They can either go left or right. And they tiptoe the rest of the way up. Number 3 is pick a river and splash. So as if they were outside splashing in puddles, they would go ahead and choose a line on the floor, and they would go ahead and splash through it by stomping their feet. Next, we will move on to number 4. They will hop with frogs as they count by 5s. So they'd start here, and there's actual frogs that are made, and then they would go ahead and leap with their feet and their hands starting here, going 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, and 50. And then we would come up here to number 5. Stomp the critters as you read written numbers. So they would start and they would read 20, 5, 3, 8, 15, 18, 1, 11, 0, 7, 12, and 13. And they would stomp the critters. So these are actual bugs that I made. And then they have the numbers written out on them, and they would stomp them like they were stomping on a spider or whatnot. So then this activity for station number 6, they would stretch against a wall. So there would be, I actually cut out 100 raindrops, 50 raindrops, 75, 25, and 0. And this would be the length on the wall would be where they have their, they're on their tiptoes and they're reaching all the way up. So they would reach to 100 and then to 50, then 75, then they would bend down for 25 and 0. So number 7 is the biggest one, and it says breathe with the clouds as you count up and then down by 5. So they would start on cloud number 1 and breathe in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then they would breathe out as I went 4, 3, 2, 1. So then we go ahead and move on to number 8. Crawl on the rocks as you count by 3s. So this number would be 0, and then they would move up as they climb on the floor or on the rocks, and start 0, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, and 30. Then we would go ahead and move up here where they would, for number 9, where they would read numbers as they jump in different directions. So they would start facing this way, and then face that way, and then face this way, and then face that way, all the way up, where they will go ahead and reach the 10th station, which is walk the path. So of course, with most sensory stations, you go ahead and make a video example of a student doing it. And for this one, the students would be able to choose how they wanted to walk around the path. They would follow these arrows, and they could either do tiptoes, regular walking, high knees, skipping, or anything like that, kind of just as a calm down and for them to recollect after they did all of these 10 steps, and then they finished.